Saddle up, partners, as we head to the Old West with McFarlane's Batman Western World. Hey, what's shaking, what's baking? Welcome to Hero City Toy Reviews. Today we are looking at the McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman Western World. So it's Cowboy Batman or Cowbat or Batboy. What would make sense? I don't know. Either way, it's Batman in a Western setting, riding a horse, being a cowboy. Let's have a quick look at the box. So the usual front, DC Multiverse, Batman Western World. Of course, there he is with his trench coat and his cowboy hat. One side of the box says that. Other side of the box says that. Of course, the back with the nice artwork. Looks like we might be getting a Western World Superman based on the box here, with a little more of an old school S logo. But Batman and Superman, cowboy hats, riding horses. Kind of weird, I guess. Different take on things. I don't know how much I like this, but let's get into the figure. Let's open it up and have a closer look. Alright, so there he is out of the box. Let's have a quick look at the card. Of course, the same artwork as on the back of the box. Again, Batman Western World. Let's see what the back of the box says here. You can pause that if you'd like to read. To thwart the apocalypse, cascading across multiple realities, Batman and Superman must join forces with their counterparts and sojourn to strange lands. The world of night and the world of tomorrow are not the only two creations crafted by the sinister Outerio. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Outer.io. And the nefarious cybernetic despot in hellbent on at least crafting his own twisted notion of utopia. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Not really sure. I think this is McFarlane's creation. I don't believe this is based on any kind of comic book that I know of anyways. If you do know different, please leave a comment and let me know. Again, let's have a look. Accessories, typical McFarlane DC stand. Not too many accessories with this guy at all. And a batarang. I don't know about you, but if I was going into a Western world, I'd probably want some guns, especially a Batman, not just a batarang. He's got no grappler, no nothing. That's all he comes with. Let's have a closer look at the figure. Have a look at the likeness. The hat is stuck on. It does not, you cannot remove it. So where's he hiding his bat ears? From his cowl. I wonder. Probably he's got to bend them inside the hat, doesn't he? They're not poking out. Anyways, so there's the hat. It's stuck on his head. It's one piece. Well, does not come out. Pretty serious look there for Batman with the white eyes. I like it. Serious Batman's always good Batman. There is his utility belt with nothing on it, but he's got the old Western buckle with the bat symbol on it, of course. There's the unique bat symbol with the white lines on it, and his Western outfit with the button top and the pants. I wonder if it's an armored suit. Probably is, or else it wouldn't be Batman. And the trench coat, very long trench coat. The trench coat feels very thin, garbage bag-like plastic. Not really cloth. I guess it's more like vinyl on one side, and then more like cloth on the inside, but feels very flimsy and cheap. Doesn't feel great, to be honest. I like the colors. Gray, it's always good for Batman. Gray or black, of course, always looking good. Again, both hands are trigger hands, even though he comes with no guns. I don't know why they have trigger hands. It would be cool if he came with a Western style revolver or something like that, since he has no other gadgets on his belt. I guess he'll be relying on Superman to save his butt every time they get into a fight. So articulation, let's have a look at that. Alright, so articulation, head up and down, side to side, of course. Arms all the way up. Elbows, double jointed elbows, I think. Yeah, elbows move pretty good. Back and forth. Arms go all the way up. Even the trench coat kind of gets in the way a bit. You can see there. So that's good. Waist bend. Yeah, it bends enough. Usual articulation because he's got two pieces, the chest area and the stomach area. That's as much as he bends there. Legs do bend that much. Of course, if they want to get, if he wants to get on a horse, he kind of has to do the splits like that to get on. Legs, they do bend. There's the knee bend, toe bend, ankles. Usual McFarlane articulation up and down, side to side a little bit. Looking good. Very nice sculpt. Just serious Batman. Western style the cowboy hat. I must say it's a very unique look. I don't know how much I like it personally. It's different, I guess. Not what we're used to. It will be interesting to see them in a Western setting, I guess. But to me, it's a little out of the norm. I don't know how much I like that, to be honest. But overall, pretty good. Pretty good figure. Let's set him down here. He does stand quite well on his own. Here he is. And that's the batarang he comes with. That's it. No other accessories, just that and the stand. Here he is alongside two other McFarlane Batman. You can see he does appear to be a little bit shorter than the guy on the left, and probably around the same height as this guy on the right. But to be sure, let's have a quick measurement here. So he stands from his foot about 6.5, we'll call it almost 6.5 inches. This guy here is also 6.5 if you count the top of his pointy ears. And this guy should be about the same. This guy's definitely the tallest. If you go right to the top of the pointy ears, he's almost 7 inches. So this guy here is definitely much taller. These two are about the same. As you can see, similar body type, except he's a lot skinnier. He's got less gear on. This one looks more armored. This one's more classic Batman on the left. He doesn't have as much on his suit. Looks like more of a plain Jane kind of suit. Not much going on there. Typical Western type blue jeans, I guess, and button-up shirt. Nothing else really on him. So that's a quick comparison. You guys be the judges for yourself. I prefer these two a lot more than the cowboy style one personally. All right, and my final verdict there, guys. To me, I'm more of a traditional kind of collector and comic book fan. Not crazy about the Western setting with Batman and Superman. That's a little too weird for me. I don't like the fact that the hat and the head are a one piece. You can't remove the hat or switch heads, and I don't like the lack of accessories here. Just a simple batarang, and he costs as much, the same price, which was $24.99 Canadian, as any other figures that usually come with a little bit more. So to me, not my favorite Batman in the collection. Don't recommend him unless you really like this Western style look. So I'm personally, like I said, not the best Batman. I prefer the other two I showed you a second ago. I don't recommend buying this guy. Let me know your thoughts, comments. Do you have him? Do you like him? What do you think of this Western take on Batman and Superman? And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. It's a brand new channel, so any kind of love and support is very much appreciated. And thank you for watching. See you in the next one, guys.